Oh yeah. God, I love AMG. Well, good morning folks, and welcome back to another video on the AutoVlog YouTube channel. Today we're meeting up with Dan, who's driven here all the way, sorry if the camera's shaking, from New York to pick up my old ANSO headlights and taillights. So I think it's pretty cool. He must have really wanted them. He was the first guy to actually really commit to, yes, I want them, and said that, you know, I'll make the 5-6 hour drive, whatever it is, to come and get them. So we're gonna meet up with him here at a parking lot nearby and hand them over. All right, so we're looking for a gray F-150. That might be a needle in a haystack. I don't know. He should be here somewhere. There he is. That's gotta be him. It's gotta be him. All right, so here we are with Dan Sr. and Dan Jr., who drove all the way from New York. Pretty impressive, 6.5 hours to buy the ANSO headlights and the taillights, and they actually ended up buying my previous front bumper as well. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy them. Thank you so much for making the drive down here.
Thanks,
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Nice meeting you guys, a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see the ANSOs on your truck. Really sure. Yeah, man, it's gonna look really nice. I know what it looked like on my truck, so it's gonna look good on your truck. Enjoy it, man.
Thank you.
All right, so check this out, guys. Dan and his dad has left. I'm back at Bobby Rahal Mercedes to take a look at this thing here. This is a 2017 S63 AMG Cabriolet, and it came in the launch color Alu Beam Silver. This is a $13,000 option, and we'll see how well this color comes out on camera. It almost looks like aluminum mixed with beam and obviously silver. I love this color. It is absolutely sick. Of course, it's a little chilly to have the top down today. It is 28 degrees outside. But look at this thing. It's a bit quieter than my AMG. But the experience of driving this thing is not supposed to be the same as my car over there. But man, this thing is gorgeous. I've never driven a S63 AMG. But what we'll do here, while Trent is putting a plate on, take a look at this interior. I don't know exactly what this leather is called here, the color and everything, but wow. I'm sure it's not for everyone, but amazing. Look at all the carbon fiber and the doors. Yeah, this is sick, and we're gonna drive it. We're gonna drive it. I'm excited. So I came here actually because Trent, he's the general manager for Bobby Rahal Mercedes. He texted me and said, we got a new 2020 GLE 300 in here. It's the launch date for that car today. And he's like, do you want to come down and drive it? And I said, yeah, of course. But now by the time I came down here, there's people standing in line to drive it and possibly buy it. So of course, I shouldn't be out driving it. So we're taking this instead. Maybe we'll have time for the GLE a little later, but I gotta say I'm a bit more excited to drive this car than the GLE. All right, so let's jump in. We gotta back the seat up a little bit. What a difference to sit down in this car versus my C63. These seats are immensely comfortable. Wow. All right, so I was expecting Trent to come along here, but he didn't want to come along for the ride, so it's just us. But I wanted to show this. Look at this. Edition 130. So this is one of 130, I guess, S63 Cabriolets? I'm not sure, actually, or if it's something specific like an edition or what it is. I don't know, but what we're going to do now is do a little POV drive of this car. It's been a while since we did a POV. Alright guys, I thought this would be a good idea because then you can kind of get a point of view, feel and field of what it's like to drive this S63 AMG. So this has 577 horsepower and over 600 pound-feet of torque, so a lot more power than my C63. It needs it since it is a lot heavier vehicle as well. Gotta get my mirrors right here before we take off. Very bright head-up display. Oh, it's got a dark rumble to it. I love it. Just taking it easy here in the beginning. But man, what a difference it is to drive this car versus mine. And this is actually super duper comfortable. My car is comfortable as well, but this is in a different league. Oh yeah. And I just love this dual 12.3 inch digital screen. I mean, it just looks amazing. What a difference. And you have all the buttons up here for the 360 camera and the lane keeping assist. What an amazing feeling to drive a big luxury beast like this that moves the way this thing moves. So this is a 2017, like I mentioned. The interior of the S-Class has been slightly upgraded since 2017, but this is still amazing. You're just wowed when you get into this cockpit and sit here. It's just amazing. So we're gonna put the suspension back in sport. I want to see how this thing handles because it weighs way over 4,000 pounds. All right, so we're in a turn here going about 60 miles an hour. Don't look at that speed limit sign. And you can definitely tell that there is a difference. This AMG is of course sporty, but it is still an S-Class. It markets itself to the people who want an AMG, but they are definitely more focused on luxury and comfort, which this thing brings. I love that it has carbon fiber in the rear as well. Yeah, it pulls hard, really hard, and it sounds good too. Not quite as loud as mine. Even if mine was stock, it's not quite as obnoxious. This is more of a subdued, like dark mumble, but I really, really like it. Now we don't have an active exhaust button down here either. All we have is sport and comfort for the suspension. So we'll do a little pull here as soon as we get a green light. Oof. Yeah, that is impressive. Pretty big center armrest here, and if we want to take the top down, which we don't, we can do that right there. So for this, oh my god, look at that. That's a night vision camera. That is sick. Oh my god, look at that. I see that Maserati up front right there, man. That is awesome. Yeah, you know you don't want none of this. Wow. Yeah, this thing moves, man. So fully spec'd, I know that an S63 is around 165, I think, and it's probably a little more for a convertible. So maybe when we're done with the drive here, we can possibly find the new car sticker, and we'll see exactly how this car is spec'd and what its full price was. Got a tunnel. Oh yeah. God, I love AMG. It's like you're driving a rocket ship, but it's extremely comfortable. So I thought we'd take a closer look at the night vision. So check this out. You hit this button right here. I mean, how cool is that? It doesn't really serve its purpose right now because it's not night, but I mean, that is just so awesome. And that's a Focus ST in front of us. It's not the AMG making the fart noises. Alright, so this was quite the driving experience. Better than I had expected. I mean, the comfort, amazing. The tech, also amazing. The speed, amazing. And the color, very amazing. So let's get an exhaust clip, shall we? Yep, I like it, man. What a luxury rocket ship the S63 AMG is. Big rotors, big red brake calipers. We got 255/40 20-inch tires up front and 285/35 20s in the rear. So yeah, I'm in love with this car. Maybe not so much the red soft top, but the rest of it, absolutely amazing. I wouldn't trade my C63 for it. I would love to add something like this, which I'm not doing now, so that's not what this video is about. But maybe in the future, I would love to have something big, fast, luxurious, and sporty like the S63. So big thanks to Bobby Rahal Mercedes for letting me take this thing out for a spin. This was obviously not very planned, so it's not a complete, comprehensive review or anything. But I hope you guys still enjoyed it. I'm going to check the glove department box here and see if we have the sticker. And I'm not finding a sticker. So, but I would guess that with a $13,000 paint job, the sticker is definitely over $165,000. Alright, so we're going to say goodbye to the S63. Thank you so much for your hospitality. Alright, so check this out. I got a copy printed out of the sticker for the S63. So this edition 130 package in itself was $42,350. And this is all it entails. So yeah, the sticker was a lot higher than I thought it was going to be. $223,325. That's almost an S65 price right there. But yeah, fully loaded. And it was actually called Bengal Red Black Exclusive Napa Leather. So now we know all that. If you want to buy it, it's here at Bobby Rahal Mercedes in Wexford. So that's that. We're back home and it is once again snowing. Getting kind of sick of this winter, to be honest. We are halfway through February though, so there's light in the tunnel. Now we actually ended up booking a trip to Key West today, so I'll see sun here very, very soon. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video driving the S63. Like I mentioned earlier, it was pretty unplanned, so it'd be nice to be able to get into one of those when it's nice weather. You know, have the top down, do a proper review. The other day we did go to the auto show once again. I didn't really film much because I had already vlogged from the auto show when I was there Friday. For a lot of cars that come out nowadays, their design language is kind of boring, but with the Kia Telluride, I feel completely opposite. This is a bold design. I absolutely love it. It is a very good looking SUV, and fully loaded they go for about $46,000, $47,000. So that's definitely a car I would like to review as soon as it comes out. But let me know what you guys think of the Kia Telluride. I know that's kind of off the topic from the S63 here, but leave your comments on both of those vehicles down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're stopping by for the first time and you haven't already and you want to, please subscribe. Tractor.